Hey guys, it's Coach Andrea with LKN Connect, and today's business spotlight is with this business owner, Miss Debbie Fretwell. She is with Beyond the Numbers, Accounting and Bookkeeping. And Debbie, why don't you go ahead and tell our LKN community what you do and why you do it?
Okay, great. I have a bookkeeping business, a bookkeeping and accounting business, and I've had it for about 10 years. I got into bookkeeping as midway through my midlife crisis. I went back to school for accounting. I used to be a teacher. And during the time when I was studying the accounting, I saw this was a good mix of my wanting to help and train and teach other people about bookkeeping and QuickBooks in particular. And then it blends well with the accounting that I took. And so now, and I also having my summers off as a teacher, I like the flexible schedule. So I wanted to make sure that whatever I did, I could be flexible in doing it. So that's
Absolutely.
part of what it is. That makes sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I like that schedule. And as a small business owner, we can appreciate that. We're just talking about how we were a little exhausted. It's kind of hit the ground running this week after a long weekend. So speaking of being here in the Lake Norman area and, taking advantage of all of the amazing, lake and greenways and things of that nature, what is it that you like?
Oh, exactly what you're talking about. When I was living in Alabama, when I was trying to decide, I knew I wanted to come back home to North Carolina. I'm a native North Carolinian. And so I Googled, the best place to live in North Carolina just to see where things were. And Cornelius came up, and my daughter was living in Charlotte at the time. So I'm like, that's where I'll go. And when I got here, it's like, this is like being on vacation. All the cool restaurants and the water and the boats, and it just had a real resort laid back feel. So that's what I enjoy about it. And you mentioned the greenways, and I loved riding my bike on the greenways and connecting from one spot to the other. You can do a lot walking and strolling, and you get about anywhere you want to without having to get on the road.
Yeah, which the roads are just getting worse and worse. So let's take advantage of those greenways.
That's right.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our LKN community about you or what you're doing here in the area?
Well, as a QuickBooks ProAdvisor, I want to concentrate not only on doing the bookkeeping for companies, but my heart would be in actually teaching you how to do the books, or having your office manager know how to input invoices, know the proper system to have in place so that your books will flow and will be accurate. So that's sort of where my heart is. But if you don't want to mess with your books and you just want to pass it off to us, we'll be glad to take care of it.
Yeah, you go to the beach and you give the work to Debbie.
Wait a minute.
Well, you went to the beach. You went to the beach too, so it's okay.
I did, and I can do some more on my
There you
beach.
go.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here today, Debbie.
Oh, thank you.
All right.